YouTube, Engineer Boy 100. I'm finally getting around to install my little Rennline magnetic phone mount bracket, and that's going to go in the 996 Turbo. It's pretty simple. It consists of two metal plates, and you pick which one you want to go on the back of your phone. And it's kind of an important deal to figure out exactly how high on the back of your phone you want those mounted, because that will dictate about how high your phone is mounted in the car. So you want to kind of look at that before you stick it to your phone. I'm kind of limited to where mine's going to go because I have something cool on my phone, and I'll show you that right now. That's right, I got a crest, a real metal crest off of a car. So I'm going to use the little round one, and I'm going to put it right there because I don't have much options, and it's just going to be where it is. But the way this little mount kit goes on is you remove the little side molding on the, I don't know, it's not really called the center console, but it's you'll see when we get to the car. And you mount it with this screw right here on the bracket. Then on the other end of the bracket, you have this little ball joint that mounts here. And then your magnetic, oh, look at that. And it's rubber coated so that your phone won't slip around. That's how I'm going to get away with mounting mine so low. This magnetic part pops onto that ball, and you can tighten it with this little screw part right there. You can tighten it up. Let's focus. And tighten down that ball so that it stays where you want it. So let's get to the car and install this little system. I'm going to stick my plate on before we get to the car because I know where it's going to go. I don't have a lot of choices, so let's just get that out of the way. And good enough for government work. There we go. I didn't want anything covering up my crest, so I didn't care about the rest. And there's enough rubber on there, little magnetic mounts, so I hope it doesn't swivel on me. We'll see. Now let's go to the car. Okay, we're back on the bench. I went over to the car, but you know what I found out? I had the bracket backwards. So I'm going to install this now on the bench. The little ball, I'm going to install it because I thought that, anyway, I had it backwards. So I'm going to install this on the bracket like so. And it takes a 3mm Allen wrench. In case you're wondering which size this is, I'm trying to let you guys see this, but I know my hands are in the way. Sorry. And something like that. Then you have a little slit here. You can get through that with the Allen wrench. If you're clever, you gotta really get in there and turn that in nice and tight. There we go. Alright, nice and tight. Alright, so there your little mount ball. Then to mount it on here, you take this all the way off. Almost all the way off. Take it off so that this can easily expand these little fins. And then you can thread this back on, and it will, and you can tighten it as much as you need to for the stiffness that you need. Yeah, it gets stiffer. Yeah. And then when you mount this in the car, this mounts like so, like this. The phone will go like that. And it's got a rubber coating. I know I've said it already, but it has a little rubber coating that will keep phones like mine that are way off center from rotating. So that's nice. Okay, I think that we can go to the car now and actually install it. And if you want to avoid the headaches that I went through, all you have to do is read the included instructions. Okay, so to install the phone mount, the little side cover literally just pops off with no tools or anything. You take the one screw, screw the mount on, pop the cover back on, and you're done. Here's a closer look at it, installed. Here's what it looks like installed. Put the cover back on for the passenger side. Here's what it looks like installed from the driver's side. And here's what it looks like with the phone installed. It's not in the way of anything that I use. Thanks for watching.